What's up, YouTube? It's Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another review, and this time it's on the Hasbro Gijoe Sigma 6 line, and we're going to start it off with Snake Eyes. As you can see in the poster in the background, we have Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Duke, Heavy Duty, and Spirit. And I have all of those, except take Spirit out and add Cobra Commander. That's what I have, well, that I can find right now. And as you can see in front of us, we have Snake Eyes. So let's get this review started and start the party. So just to give you guys an idea, this is what one of the figures look like sealed in the package. I do have the box for Snake Eyes, and I will be showing you the that, except for I already took him out of the box. So yeah. Just for the review. But as you can see, it's laid out all the weapons in this foam. We got the figure here encased in wired, what do you call those, twist ties. It's got the art here of Storm Shadow from the cartoon. It's got his name displayed right here. On the back, it's got his bio. It's got his personal history. It's got his equipment portfolio, his status, and another little art. It's got all the figures in the wave and the Sigma 6 bio itself. These two parts, this bottom and this top part, you can take them apart and they connect together for a weapons case. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. Here, this is an example of what it does. You can take the two parts and snap them together. You can use the foam for the weapons, and you put the foam in there, and then you connect them together, and it's a weapons case. So without further ado, let's get this party started. I meant without further ado. Alright, so I got an operation in my mouth a while ago, and my talking has been a little funny, so if I stutter or something or have a hard time pronouncing it, it's probably because of that. So anyways, this is Snake Eyes. Very cool figure. I'm going to take measurement really quickly, right off the bat. I got my new measuring thing so people can actually see what I'm measuring. And this figure stands at 8.5 inches tall. Just about, actually about 8 1/4. He's 8 1/4 inches tall. Which is, oh, we don't have centimeters on the back. Never mind. Alright. Like I said, it was new. So taking a closer look at some of the details here. He's going to be a little bit harder to see because he is dark colors. But he's like a dark navy blue, but it can definitely pass for black. So let's get as much light as we can. So looking at the details of the figure, this is the basic same body mold that they're all going to share. For the most part. I mean, Heavy Duty is obviously going to be bigger, but a lot of them have this. There's a few of them that have this body mold. I'm sure Storm Shadow is one of them. He's got some kind of like a light, maybe aqua green paint underneath his arms and his sides of his rib cage, and the insides of his legs, and the rest of them is this nice navy blue, blackish paint. He's got light blue metallic paint for his visor. He's got a Tampograph 6 for the Sigma 6 on his chest. And you can see the armor on his chest here. Let's see if we can show you. He's got armor on his chest. And hard points all over. So he's got a hard point there on his chest. Hard points here. In the front of his legs. He's got them on the sides of his arms. 2 on this arm. Both on the biceps. And then 4 on the back. And what that does is it allows you to take a weapon that has a peg and attach it to any point that you want, so you can store his weapons. So very cool. And we'll go over the accessories here in a minute. Looking at the articulation first, put his arms out like that, and this is before articulation was really that great. So as you can see, you can't put his arms in anymore, and they didn't build cut joints to bring his arms across his chest or anything. But it's not bad for its time. So I believe it's the first Hasbro figure to have ab crunches. But yep, I can bring his arm in that much and out that much. It has a swivel all the way around. It's a soft detents for the elbow. If you can hear that. Goes just a little over 90, probably 92 degrees. He's got a hinge for the wrist, so you can go back and forth, and you also swivel, and his elbow will also swivel as well. So he does have that close ability. His head will look up a little bit, not much. That's straight, that's up. His head will look down. We have a nice neck pivot, and it will look side to side. Will swivel all the way around. This will, it's on. You see those little points on the sides of his ears, and there's a couple holes, and these are supposed to hold. That's his eyes. Nice paint job there. See if we can get the light in a little better. There we go. This is supposed to be able to just flip up, but the pegs don't hold on like they used to. So it's a little bit tricky, but you can still get it to do it. Honestly, I wish it just stayed there, but you can get it to stay on there. You saw it staying before. I don't believe that's completely on. There we go. Alright. Yep. Okay, so continuing on with the articulation, we have a waist swivel. He has an actually built-in ab crunch, so you can go forward. Actually, I think that's in the area. You can go forward, and you can go back. So a good amount back and forward for 2004. Like that. Anyways, so yeah, he's got a nice ab crunch. There we go. You can see it like that. Waist swivel like I showed you. He's got his hips will go out more than 90. Go up a full 90. He's got a knee bend. And he's got a swivel for his knee so you can get him sitting on the couch and doing ninja poses. And he's got a hinge for his foot. It goes all the way down, all the way up. So that's great. And he's got a swivel, but no ankle tilts back then. You just can't get one back then. Or at least not in this figure. And that's going to wrap it up for articulation. Alright. He's got this strapped on this side. He doesn't have a hard point. Oh, he does have a hard point. But for whatever reason, he's got this strapped on without a hard point sheath. That, as you can see, you can remove the nice katana, or it's like a short sword actually. It's got nice blue paint for the bottom of the blade, and then silver paint for the rest of the sword. It's got rubber black handles, and it fits in nicely in the sheaths. Hold on. Oh, it's because this thing's annoying. There we go. Alright, so that's the first accessory I'll show you. The next one is this dog tag. It's metal. And let's see if we can get it out. There we go. It's on just a regular chain, but it's got a little detail. Number 6 there, you see that? So they all come with their Sigma 6 dog tags. And that's part of the gimmick of this line. A pretty cool line, if you ask me. Might be a little bit dated, but definitely fun. And they stand okay. I mean, you can just put them down and they stand. I love that. So the next up we have is Uzi. It's got the hard point, so you can attach it to his leg. It's got some paint, some black paint on the grip, some paint across the bar, on the front of the barrel here, and a little bit on the actual barrel. The stock is not painted or anything, but we can attach that right there. It works out nicely. And he's got one more gimmick to the gun. Let me get this out of the way. So you can take the clip out, and the bullets even painted nice metallic gold. And just slip it back in. And it clips right in there. Really nice. Definitely impressive accessory. I think that's one of the cool things about this line is the accessories. Next up, he's got 2 of these swords. He's got one of these sheaths, and then 2 of the same type of this sword. He's got another one right here. They're identical. This one's got a rubber band on it, so I'm going to show you with this one. But it's got a hard point, so you take it and you flip it, and you put it on his back if you want, or anywhere else. Like that. And then you can remove it, and we'll take a look at it real quick. And it's got nice blue It's got blue underneath the bottom, and then it gradually goes up more towards the tip of the blade. So the blade's painted blue, and the rest of the steel is all painted in silver. It's got a nice green paint up here. I think these call these tonfas, so could be wrong, but you can go down like that, so you can hold it with his hand like this, swing it around. It's also got a peg right here, so you can take these two, and this one has an open female part, and you can marry them together. And you have a double-bladed sword, and you can hold it with no problem too. And he's able to hold this stuff. One of the coolest parts, I think, is using it like a tonfa. I believe that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no problems with that. So you can, you can use it like this, basically. And any other contraption you find fun. All right. So, but the fun thing I like to do with this figure is just getting everything and fitting it all in place. So you can slide that in his sheath. Really nice. He also comes with this. This is it's like a gas mask. Here's another one too. Hold on, where's it? It's just right. Oh, there it is. And it's a gas mask. So we're gonna remove this visor. Whoa, what's going on with that? Oh, sorry about that, guys. And you can put on the gas mask here. And this actually clips on really good. So you can do that. Looks really good. And it doesn't hinder articulation or anything. It doesn't fall off like this one, the visor. I wonder why the visor. Maybe it's just because it's thin plastic. But if anyone knows any tricks to get this to kind of secure there and more so I can snap it on better, they'd let me know. And yeah, so he's got that. And then he's got this. And this is, I believe it's just some kind of like night vision. Actually, go on upside down. So like this. This is his night vision goggles. So a couple really cool gimmicks there. Alright. So you can take those out. And, whoops, sorry about that. I bumped everything. Of course. There's not much room. I'm going to try to get an updated space here pretty soon. It doesn't help that the table's wobbly and things like that. Next up we have this accessory. And the one I'm messing with in my hand. Alright, here it is. And you can go like this. It's a shuriken. Make it a shuriken. And you can close it. And you can peg in, you see the side, how that pegs in, kind of, it floats in there and doesn't fall out. That's really cool. And what it is it's a zip line. And it will extend to just about yay long, which is pretty long. I'd say that's probably 13 or 14 inches long. I could measure it, but like I said, there's not that much room here. So what this is good for is he actually has a zip line right here. Flip it up like this, and then you would wire, oops, what's going on with the focus? Sorry about that, there we go. You would wire the zip line through here. You can, you know what I mean, you put it through there. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Like that, and you would hold them. And there's a couple more gimmicks. So he also has these where you can definitely hold on to them. So you put these in his hands, and he has suction cups, so he can suction cup to the wall. Just give me 1 second here. The lighting's not going to be that great, but you can get an idea of what he's doing here. So he sticks right on, no problem. Let's see. Well, actually, there was a problem. So yeah, that's pretty much him. He was actually sitting up in that wall for at least 3 minutes before and then I put his gun on his back, and I think that's what got him loose. But he also comes with these parts for the zip line, I believe, so you can peg in different pegs, so you can peg them together. Let me know what you think of the review. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Plus, you can see how the pose I got him. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And let me know if you want to see any more Sigma 6 reviews. And we'll catch you on the flip. Peace, guys.